Greenland, just another one of those the world is about to end films.
It's just like,
Hi. Can you like and
Yeah,
subscribe
sure.
to me? And not him?
Hello there, namaste. So Greenland is closer and more similar to Deep Impact than it is towards Armageddon. Armageddon is the film which you try to prevent the Earth's destruction. Just like Core, you try to prevent the Earth's destruction. Deep Impact is where the world is going to get destroyed. However, you're just trying to survive and find a safe haven. And this film is like all those other ones. However, I will say they tried to add a extra dynamic where you have the husband and wife, struggling. You realize they're struggling in the beginning. There's marital problems. And I'm like, okay, if they go the route where he's like a retired vet who's trying to deal with normal life, I could get my head around that. I could understand that. But with what they do, I'm like, I lost all relatability with the character because as soon as you quit on a relationship, it's well, you've lost all relatability at that point because you have to work hard on it. Now, if he's dealing with something from his past, like his war experience, if that was actually relatable in the character, it's more like, okay, I understand why he's struggling, why there are marital problems, because he's still living in that war mindset. However, other than that, the Earth is about to get destroyed by a comet named Clark. Nobody knows, they just know that it's coming from a different solar system and it's going to pass by the Earth. We're introduced to this weird family dynamic as we're hearing it on the news. This Clark comet that's going to pass Earth. And then as Gerard Butler is in the shopping store, he gets a notification, a presidential alert, letting him know that him and his family have been selected to go to a bunker for safe haven. And most other people don't. In the film, you basically see the animalistic nature, how everyone basically goes to factory default when their lives are at risk, when the peace and civility of their life is about to be undone. And I gotta say, I enjoy that aspect. There are little bits and pieces where I can't relate, because for me, if I'm fighting for my life, and I take someone's life who was going to take mine, I would feel nothing for it. But then again, I guess I'm just a little few wires detached. But they have a scene where it's like that, where Gerard Butler's fighting for his life to get to his family, because the family ends up pulling a One Piece and everyone ends up getting separated. The son ends up being separated from the mother, who ends up being both of them ended up being separated from Gerard Butler. But I did kind of like the dynamic because as they're going to their safe haven, they find out, the wife lets slip that the son is diabetic, and anyone with like any kind of allergy or any kind of medical illness is not allowed, because they're trying to create a perfect society. They're trying to get the best of the best for the future. But the entire film becomes they need to find one another. The husband needs to find the wife and son, and the wife needs to find her son that she let slip out of her hands. And then their goal is to get to Greenland because they find out that that's where the bunkers are. In the end, it's their typical post-apocalyptic film. It's supposed to be more of a family dynamic, feel-good. For me, it didn't work, but my wife absolutely loved it. She was tearing up during the whole thing, and I'm just like, I guess. I mean, I don't see what it's like, oh, but you see how they, like, nope. It's your typical film where the world's coming to an end. What would you do in this situation? I would let the world end. Why fight for a bunker? In the end, it's one of those where I didn't hate watching it, but I also didn't love watching it. It was just a film to put on in the background while folding clothes. Thank y'all for watching. Talk to you next time. Toodles.
You guys got a video? It's so bad.
And don't forget to like and subscribe.
Wait like that.